this on a late Saturday night, getting up to no good, obviously. No, actually, I'm not. I'm actually going to get to some work. Before that, I want to talk about something I've been going through lately. If I'm being honest, I feel like I haven't been really doing a lot of great work with my career lately. I've been doing kind of just enough to kind of skate by with the things that I want to do. I've been very much in my comfort zone. I feel like I haven't been going out of the box. I haven't been as creative as I know I am, and I know that I feel like I could be. I'm directing this specifically towards this channel. I've been doing a lot of work for Foreplay recently, just, nothing super major, but I've been doing a lot of Christmas arrangements for them, getting ready for the holidays, we're getting ready for some video shoots. I'm preparing for our upcoming performance for FMEA. I have a lot of music that I need to memorize, getting ready for that. So, I'm happy with all the work I'm doing there, but I haven't really been happy with any of the goals and things that I've wanted to accomplish just for me. I've kind of not been very proactive on that. I kind of put things like that to the side. That's normally a habit of mine. I'm really good at taking care of things when it comes to obligations that involve other people, like, with Foreplay, because there's other people involved in the group. But when it comes to things that I personally want to do, I have a hard time getting to them because I guess I've been realizing lately that I don't make myself a priority. And I don't like that. I don't like that I'm kind of in this kind of place where I'm in a comfort zone. I'm not really just going for things and making the things that I want happen. And so I wanted to use this episode as kind of a way to keep myself accountable and document something that I really want to work on today. If you've been following me for a long time, you know that producing my own music is something that I've really wanted to do for a long time. And what better time to start than right now? Sometimes it's just about taking that first step, and then everything else that you need to do falls into place. And so I want to take a much stronger first step at actually doing this. So that's basically what I'm going to be working on tonight. And just as a heads up for anyone watching this is not a tutorial about how you want to produce music, how to do things. I'm still figuring that out myself. Part of that, me documenting this whole process, is me figuring out how to do that. Whether I have to learn from other people, or I take a class, whether I watch a YouTube or Skillshare tutorial online. I'm just going to kind of share with you my process as to how I'm going to go about producing a track for myself. So the idea is that I would write the music, mix and master the track. I'm probably going to create some kind of beat, backing track, drum track. I don't know exactly what it'll be, but it'll be along those lines alongside the recorded music. Once that's done, I have to, don't forget I have to record the music too. Skipped a step before, mixing and mastering. I have to record the dang thing before I get to that part. And then I release it out into the world, either just as an audio or a video. But, I would like to make a music video of me playing it, or at least, some kind of thing like that. I don't know how exactly it's going to look like, but that's part of what I'm going to be documenting here right now. So where I'm starting in this process right now, I have a score written on Noteflight, which is the current notation software that I use. I posted a picture of me kind of working on it on social media a while back. I don't know if anyone here remembers that, if you follow me on social media. By the way, if you don't follow me on social media, it's everything at Musicians Prime. But I had this kind of sketch of a piece written out already, and it's pretty much almost fully developed. But then in the shower the other day, I just had this crazy reimagination of the piece and how I wanted to sound, and it sounded so much better than what I first came up with, and that's just kind of what I'm going off of. I got really inspired by, lo-fi hip-hop beats, and that's kind of where I want to go in the direction. Maybe lo-fi hip-hop meets traditional hip-hop a little bit with the beat making, and mixed with a little bit of Bach kind of esque thing. It's going to be kind of a crazy concoction of genres here. So that's what I'm going to start working on right now. Just reorganizing the music a little bit, and like this I can get the parts I want. Also, there's a piano part that I wanted to include in. Originally the piano was going to be much more involved, but I decided to make it not like super piano heavy in this track, at least just for this time. Probably in future tracks I will, but just not for this time. So that's what I'm going to be working on first. So let's get to work on that. So I stopped writing just for a second because I realized I wanted to use a sampling clarinet part. Basically what would happen is I'd be recording the sample, and when I go to mix it and all that stuff, I'm just going to have it loop a little bit, but I don't know how I want the looping clarinet part to sound like. So I'm going to use some musical examples. Now, like I said, I kind of want to take inspiration from like traditional like lo-fi hip-hop artists. You may have heard some of that style of music playing in my vlogs before. If you don't know, there's this amazing artist out there. His name is Ninjoy, and he's basically like a lo-fi god. By the way, if you want to catch his music, I'll link all his stuff here, everywhere below. Here's a picture of his new album that he's coming out with soon. A lot of times these lo-fi artists like to take piano is a good instrument, strings, you know, they sample, and sometimes they put these like samples in a loop. And so I'm going to look for some examples of music that I want to listen to. That's the first thing I do. When there's something I want to like get inspiration from, I go directly to people who have done it before. Naturally, you know, just kind of like you would do the same thing for when you're, you know, when you're learning a piece and you want a certain element in your playing, you go to listen to your favorite recording of whoever's playing the piece that you're learning. Same concept here. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Now, what I'm listening for is just kind of a section in the music that's kind of repeated every like 2 to 4 bars. I'm thinking more like around that ish area. And so I'm going to be looking for pieces of music. Here, I'll share one with you that's by Ninjoy, just as an example. So if you notice in that little sample that I just played you right now, you can hear you know, I'm not really sure exactly how he divides the measures, but to my ear, it sounds like a 2-bar little piano lick. It's that sample that I just played. If you heard that piano thing kind of repeat, that's the kind of concept I'm looking for. So I'm going to be going through my music library and just kind of listening for that kind of stuff, just to kind of see what I want. Okay, so I figured out a lot of parts that have to do with this like sampling thing that I want to include in this piece. I figured out the main one, or at least the main motive one. When the main motive appears, there's one that's going to be playing on clarinet. Part of that will have to include me recording it. Now, since I don't have every single part that I would sample and like repeat a bunch and figured out yet, I'm not going to record any of that bit, but I do want to record a little tiny bit of the main sample that I want to do, because eventually I want to get into Logic and play around with different beats and stuff. So, oh god, it's like really late though. Should I do it? Yes, because it's only 2 measures. Okay, I'm gonna put my clarinet together. Get out my handy dandy Zoom H2N. It's a really nice little mic for those of you who are on a budget trying to record stuff. I'm gonna record this quick little 2-measure sample on here, upload it to the computer, and then we get to play around with some beats maybe. Yeah. Now I've finished recording that thing, I'm going to upload it to the computer and we're going to play around in Logic a little bit to see what it sounds like with little beats and stuff. SD card out of here. Boop. Come on. Now I'm going to wait for that to upload. So if you see that little audio file right there, that's the clip that I just recorded. I cropped it so I could fit it in the appropriate measure where it belongs. Now I'm gonna click over here, over here, and pick some instruments over here to play with, to kind of mix with it. I'm looking for more of a hip-hop style beat, so let me play around with these. Honest to God, I don't really know if there's a better way of doing this other than just literally going through little loops and just picking something. If anyone does have any advice for me out there, please, I implore you, tell me what I should do and I will do it. This is just me doing the only thing I know how and just diving right in there and exploring all the loops. So here I go. Okay, I just came up with a really cool like little mini beat right now. I don't know if this is gonna be the final thing, but I want to just show you guys what I've made up because I'm finally getting to a point where it's starting to kind of like groove a little bit. I'm really hearing something come to life like the first time, so, and it's really got me excited. So here, take a listen to this. I don't know, part of me thinks that like half of listening to this was like really cool, but the other half thinks it's really dorky because I literally just recorded a little clarinet and made like a hip-hop-ish rock beat behind it, which is really, it seems like kind of weird to me, but I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. And it's just like, wow, like really hearing that just goes like, wow, like something I made is like coming to life, and that's like crazy and surreal to me just because I've never really done that before, but here I am doing it, and I think, and that's really cool, and it's kind of got me excited to just like keep working on it. You know, sometimes that's all you need really to just kind of push yourself. You just gotta just do one little thing and then literally the next thing happens and you just keep working on it. I don't know why it's taken me so long to like get to this point to just like start doing this, because this is seriously so fun. I could do this all day and make like little loops over and over again. It was just so fun making that one little loop. Imagine like me doing a whole piece. Like I would just go nuts with it. And then and this is just like barely the beginning. I still have to create all the other little loops that are gonna go with it. So anyways, it's really late. It's almost midnight right now. I started this like almost 3 hours ago. And so I'm gonna stop working on this for right now. I've got something to work with right now. But this is not gonna be the end of this. I wanna hold myself accountable, and I'm gonna be using this vlog as a way to hold me accountable to this project. I'm gonna keep updating you guys with things about this project for the rest of the vlogs for the rest of the year. I realize there's only 2 more vlogs left for this year, and then I'm taking a little break from vlogs, but I'll get back to that later. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed watching me kind of create this thing, you know, just getting out of my comfort zone and just finally doing something that I really want to do, doing something that's like kind of an unfamiliar territory to me, something I'm not used to doing as a classically trained musician, and it's something really exciting for me, and I can't wait to work on this more, and I'm definitely going to keep you posted and show you my process as I create and develop this. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure to like the video, like the like button, hit the subscribe, and make sure you hit the bell so you can get notifications for when my videos come up again. Anyways, I'll talk to you next time. Bye!